Welcome to friends. I am again with another topic, that is most important centuries of English literature. See, important centuries of English literature as per the examination point of view. Periods beyond the 10th century considered as an Anglo-Saxon era. In this history of English literature, art and culture does not acknowledged much in this period. 11th century, that is period of Norman conquest, literature was again in back foot. 12th century literature in this period existed in the form of plays used to perform at the religious places only. 13th to 14th century, it was the period of Geoffrey Chaucer. He introduced poetry in French, Italy, and Latin as well as in Old English. 14th to 15th century, period of Shakespeare and his literary works such as prose, poetry, dramas are various sources of literature. 15th and 16th century are comprising the literature contributed from all over the European continents. Artists contributed their hidden talent in the royal court of England from France, Italy, Ireland, basically known as Restoration period. Again, 16th to 17th period, all types of arts and literature performed in the reign of Queen Elizabeth. 17th and 18th in this time, where various artists began to write all types of genres like poetry, prose, drama and novels. Again, in 18th and 19th century period underwent various progressions in the supervision of Queen Victoria. Again, in 19th to 20th century period is a turning point in English literature, which has been given an iconic identity across the world. Here, the Commonwealth literature contributed from various continents like America, Africa, Australia, and countries like Ireland, Germany, New Zealand, and India. And 20th to 21st century considered as current era of literature. Here, modern, postmodern cultural studies, literary devices has been in trend for practicing the literature. So, these all century right from 11th to 21st centuries has given a specific identity, which are as follows. The first one is Renaissance, that is 13th century. Geoffrey Chaucer to Shakespeare period considered as 14th to 15th century. Again, Restoration is for 15th to 16th century. Augustan age, that is also known as 18th century literature. And the next one is Romantic period, and this is known as the 18th century, where William Wordsworth and all. I'll tell you about in details about the writers and prose poetry writers of this era later. Again, the next period is known as Victorian period, that is 18th to 19th century. Modern period considered as 19th to 20th century. Next is postmodern, that is 20th to 21st century. Now, guys who are appearing for the this kind of teacher eligibility test can be who is writing the NET, SET, TET, CTET, PGT, TGT can be cracked definitely with putting simple efforts by learning the writers and their literary works, along with this following an advice of subject experts.